You know, we don't come to God and say, God, you prove yourself and I'll believe. That's pride. Now, if you come to God and say, Lord, or whoever you are, I'm a seeker of truth. Will you show yourself to me? I believe God will answer that. Right? Because if we're seeking truth, I don't mean on the college campuses where they say, yeah, peace, joy, truth. Yeah, we got the truth. Big love, lovey-dove, love one another, truth. I'm talking about truth. God's truth. When truth comes, it makes manifest the darkness. You can't do anything against the truth, but only for the truth. So when you're believing God's report, you're on good ground. You don't have to have all the answers. I believe God. Paul was on the boat. Storm, 14 days, storm, up and down. Tremendous trial. I'm sure that some of the company prayed. They may even have rebuked it. We remember Jesus rebuked a storm and it was perfectly still. I mean, what would we have done? We would have prayed, right? When we fall into trials, often our first prayer is, Lord, get me out of this trial. But God had a purpose in the trial. And so, finally, it says it came to the place where we were without hope. That all was going to be lost. You know, when you're in a trial for a period of time, it can wear you down. You know, somebody that's sick maybe for a time, it really, the faith that you thought you were strong in faith, it can really wear your faith down and your belief down. And they came to the point where they said, man, this ship, we're not going to make it. And then God sent an angel, and he spoke to Paul. And Paul spoke this to the company. He says, God's going to save us, every one of us. And he says, I believe God, even as it was told unto me. That's a good confession, isn't it? Paul believed the report of the Lord. I don't believe they were just sitting there saying, storm stop in Jesus' name, storm stop in Jesus' name. I believe that their faith was stretched. But God is faithful, who also will do it. There are times we don't have much faith at all. But He's faithful. So, I think I want to stop there today. But letting your testimony or your confession, we'll look more at this next time if the Lord, that's what He wants to do. I believe Nathan's was a great part of it.